Hey, my name is Adam. I am a doctor of physical therapy and am currently in my final year of medical school for my MD degree. In this video, we're going to talk about neck pain while sleeping at night and some potential modifications you can make to hopefully help improve things. What you'll notice is that we do not talk about any specific ideal or perfect posture or sleeping position. Reason being, we know now that this is an outdated concept that the research does not really support. Instead, what you're going to see is a variety of potential modifications you can make with the goal of offloading sensitive or currently irritable tissues so that we can give them room to essentially breathe and recover and get feeling better. At times, this may even deviate a little bit from what is thought of as the perfect posture, and that is totally okay. With that said, the way this video is going to be set up is by sleeping position. So what you can do is go ahead and skip to the sleeping position that you utilize and look to see if any of those modifications will help you out. So for reference, supine is laying on your back, prone on your stomach, side lying is kind of straightforward. That's on your side, and that's how you can approach that. The first thing that seems to help for a lot of people is to take a towel, roll it up, and then place it up in your pillowcase as shown. The idea here is that we then lay down back over that rolled up towel, and the towel will help support the natural curvature of our neck. For a lot of people, this feels good and helps things feel better. You can also adjust it in multiple ways. You can make the towel rolled up into a thicker position for more support, thinner for less, or you can move it higher up or lower down the neck and place it just wherever it is that feels best and feels like it provides the most relief. A second thing to look at is your arm position. Often people have their elbow below the shoulder, and placing the elbow on top of a pillow can alleviate some tension by reducing the pull on the muscles that run from the shoulder blade to the neck. Similarly, we can look at placing the pillow under the armpit, using it to hike the shoulder up towards the ears, and then relying on the pillow to hold that hiked position. This also helps to reduce tension on the neck muscles. A third option is to place the hand on the abdomen. For further support, you can place a pillow under the hand and the elbow, and one or both hands can rest on top. This will also help to reduce tension of the neck muscles. The final thing to consider when sleeping on our back is the obvious one. How high up is our neck angled or positioned? We can experiment here by adding or subtracting pillows to see if it feels better, and most people have probably already tried this. What most have probably not tried though is subtracting or taking away all of the pillows, placing one pillow only under the upper back, and then laying back. This will place the neck into more of a naturally arched or extended position, which for some individuals does feel better. For side sleepers, something that often helps is to take a towel, roll it up, and then place it in the pillowcase like shown right here. The idea here is that it will help support the natural curve of the spine, which for a lot of people feels better. And you can also adjust quite a bit with the towel roll. You can roll it up into a thicker towel or a thicker roll, which will give more support, or a thinner one, which will give less. And the towel can also be placed higher or lower down on the neck, just depending on what position and what area feels most comfortable. The next thing to look at is where the top arm and shoulder are positioned. Often the arm ends up dangling over, which can place a little bit more tension on the neck. So some simple solutions include placing the forearm on a rolled pillow, like shown, or you can also take a pillow, place it up in the armpit, and use that to help support and keep the arm stable up top. You can also use the pillow to hike the shoulder up as if bringing it up towards the ears, which can provide relief as it helps reduce tension in the upper trapezius. And with all these, the extent to which the arm gets propped up can also be modified based upon your comfort level, like shown here. Now, for stomach sleepers, beyond pillow height, the main thing to look at is where your arms and shoulders are. So taking a pillow and placing it underneath the front of the shoulder lifts the shoulder blade up into a position which reduces neck stress. It helps offload some of the muscles that run from the shoulder blade to the neck, like the upper trapezius. This can be done regardless of how your arm is normally positioned, whether it's bent up close to the head or straight down to the side. Either one can be done as long as you elevate the front of the shoulder. Along with that too, it's often helpful to elevate not just one shoulder, but both of them. So propping up both sides often provides even more relief. Another thing you can try doing is taking a pillow and placing it up in the armpit, using that pillow to hike the shoulders up towards the ears. This will place some slack in the upper trapezius and so often feels better. A final thing people typically don't think of is placing a pillow underneath the upper chest. This will place your upper back into a bit more of a rounded position, And in doing so, we'll help bring the neck out of an arched or extended position, which for some people can be aggravating. We just have to be mindful that if we do this, we don't simply prop the head up on top of even more pillows.